Hi Virgo, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you, for your highest good, for the month of February 2025. Hope you had a good year so far. Getting things done, lining everything up. See what's coming up for you in February. Please like the video. It helps other Virgos to find it. And subscribe if you haven't already. Ooh. Well. It might be something that you have to fulfill, some kind of obligation. Something to do with the grind, or something that you've been putting off, something maybe you've been procrastinating over. And there may be two other people in your environment involved. One who gives you emotional support, and one who is more kind of practical and possibly a bit hard on you. Also, like someone who maybe puts pressure on you, or yeah, makes you feel that time is running out or something along those lines. And I feel like because of the pressure of something, it may affect your health in some way, and you need to replenish and almost take more time to get whatever it is done, even though it may be overdue, or someone wants something quickly. But it's almost like you have to rethink things, or reorganize. Something that you need to reorganize in February. And the good thing about you resting or taking time to improve yourself or your health is that in doing so, it gives you the state of mind, or the courage or the abilities to gather the resources together to figure things out. It's like it gives you the tools that you need. And I feel like it's tools that you almost, like you're manifesting, like you're commanding it from, pulling it from the ethers in some way. And it may be that the person who's given you the emotional support, you feel that that has given you something that inspires you to move forwards with an aspect of what you're doing in a good way. There may also be so those two people may be masculine based figures in your life, and there may also be a feminine in your life who is also involved in a more practical, hands-on way. And you may also gain some kind of wisdom or advice from her in terms of how to balance the scales for yourself, or some aspect of your business, or something financial. She also may be assisting you financially, but it could be that her financial assistance comes at a price, or that's how you receive it, in that yeah, that there's maybe something else is expected of you, or when someone gives you financial assistance, and it may be unfair or too much in some way. But I feel like there's two characters who you feel, I heard, pressurized by, and this may be real for you, or it may be your perception of them. So that'd be a good thing to look at, to see if you can shift something in your perspective or in your perception. That might help with the outcome. But the nice thing is, in your downtime, you are also considering the long term. You're considering how everything can impact your long-term stability, and how you can make your money work for you, how you can make how you can make wise investments. And those investments may also mean that you suddenly find you have, it's almost like you've taken on more than you can do in the one moment that things all come together. But you can also spread things out, give yourself a bit of a break, and look at your long term as in a year's time, and then look at what 10 years time would look like, and what 20 years time would look like. So it kind of takes the pressure off you feeling like you've got to do it all now. And it may be that the other people involved in your situation is what makes you feel pressured or responsible in some way, or makes you aware of your own responsibilities. Might be that. And in having the tools that you need, and in making these choices, or making these choices that will benefit you long term, I feel like there's an aspect of taking a mask off, cutting something out. Cutting something out. Cutting through some kind of illusion to give yourself a clear run, clear foresight with something. There is a stable offer in February, and I feel like you'll individually know what the thing is that you need to cut out to gain clarity. And I feel like it might be something to do with your health. It might be a habit. Might be you may get too stressed about something, or need to deep breathe, or it could be addressing a habit that is not good for your health. So, and that may be something that you're looking at changing, moving forward to give yourself long-term stability. And you may have like a push-pull with it in terms of your actions being delayed, and then suddenly having the motivation and clarity to go ahead with it. So maybe fighting with yourself a little bit over that, Virgo. But I feel like the intentions have been set, because there's something about wanting to really step up and improve your health so that you can be vibrant in every aspect. And that way you'll be really on the ball and have the energy to do all the wonderful things that you want to do, all the things that you get to do. I feel like that's a big part of it. It's breaking free from your own limitations. I think we easily put limitations on ourselves so that we can feel safe. So, excuse me. And I feel like there may be a little battle in you from other people telling you what to do as well, or maybe wanting advice and not being able to fathom which parts of advice will work for you or resonate well. But I feel like you will figure it out for sure. Ooh, and then someone may be offering you some kind of something to do with a home or a new home, something to do with a home environment. Someone's offering you something. You might hear about that in February. Some kind of stability. For some of you, I feel like you may get some kind of proposal, marriage proposal, or engagement, or someone stepping up in that way. And it may be that whoever's stepping up is really nervous about it, but also manages to stabilize themselves. If that is the case, it may be between two different people who are interested in you. One of which is more mature than the other, if that's for you. But the offer that they want to bring to you is beautiful. It's very wish fulfilling. So for some of you, that's a relationship thing going on, and that's also in your thinking time. That's what you desire, and that's what you're manifesting. And for others of you, it may be to do with an offer of a new housing situation. Ooh, I think it is love for quite a few of you, actually. Wow. And it may be that love offer coming in is considering the investments, considering the investment in you and the new beginning. New beginning in love, so that might be a new person coming in. And I feel maybe that the devil is here because of they may have procrastinated for a while over making the offer. So because of their need to heal, or could be because there's another person in the mix. So because you seem to have two masculines there, you may have to be leaving one of them out in the cold. And that may have that may be to do with how stable or unstable one of them is. So you may be making a decision based on stability, and that can be financial, or it can just be emotionally. It could be based on maturity. So see what's going on there. So for one of these two characters in your life, one of the masculines, it's someone you've already dealt with, suddenly coming back to see about opening up new possibilities with you. But there's something about a third person that was possibly in the way before or in the mix. Tell me about that. And I feel whoever the third person was involved with that situation, be it the other masculine or someone in their life or your life, that other person has been, without knowing it, teaching them some kind of lesson to do with standing up for themselves. Or that could be for you. So they've been it's about learning courage, or learning to stand up for oneself. And they've been getting in their own way, and a little bit behaving like a victim, and feeling not good enough. But they've also, I feel they may, even though their offer might be new and delicate, they have taken advice from a mother figure, and I feel like that's why they are overcoming their own fears. Now that's what it's also to do, is about overcoming fears, to make an offer to you. And I feel like they'll be moving forwards on that this month, whether you want to take that offer or not, Virgo. And you might be over it by now, but with the weight and the third party and the whatever else getting in the way, yeah, I feel like there has been things getting in the way. So, number 13, Dawn Watcher from the Hidden Worlds Oracle. And 1 and 3 is 4, and that's about stability. And I feel like that's where your focus is in February, is continuing to make choices that create stability for you, so that you can be showing up as stable and therefore attract stable. And there is someone mature and stable in your midst who I feel is like a key player. But it's likely that the younger of the two masculines is the one to make the offer. So, but who also has been working on their own, like working through their own fears and overcoming. Dawn Watcher, caretaker, guardian, support. I feel like you're really good at taking care of other people, and you do that role really well. It's like in your nature. Yeah, also you need those things as well. You need to feel supported and like someone's watching out for you. That needs to be a reciprocal thing in your life. It's very important to you to have a team of like-minded people around. So I feel that's where your focus will be in February, is really taking account of who you can count on. Dawn watcher, and you may watch the sunrise, or you may feel that in the wee hours when the sun is rising, that you wake up with that peaceful feeling, and in that time, that's when you can really come into your dream ideas and manifest. So when you write things down that you want to occur or that you want to come to fruition, the best time to encourage them to manifest is just as you're falling asleep or just as you're waking up. That's where your energy is at its most impressionable. And there's your connection to source in that picture. And purple. Purple's a good colour for connecting with spirit. So maybe you'll be wearing purple. It's an unusual colour to wear, but maybe you'll be wearing purple in February. The month of love. I'm going to give you a sacred power card as well. Let's see what that says. Maybe taking time to make a decision. Take care of yourself first. Communication. First thing I get off this card is like style of communication. So when you've taken the time to rest yourself up, your whole demeanor changes. If you're making sure your needs are met and you are feeling loved and comfortable in your skin, and that you've self-nurtured well and you've connected with the right people that uplift you, then your communication is peaceful and what you share is really nourishing, and then that comes back to you as well. And there's also a transformation that's occurring in February for you in terms of what you receive as well as what you give. So I feel like the manifestation work you do when you are in your own space, in your own peaceful space, is going to start coming back to you in surprising ways. And butterflies might be a sign as well. They might be significant for you in February, as well as the number 4 or number 1 and 3, 13. So have a lovely month of February, Virgo. Mwah. Let me know in the comments how things work out for you.